for their professionalism. Their former footballers also make them, they know more than a lot of us. Some of us have been watching football for the last 15 years. Let's be real. I respect their opinion, but it's just an opinion. It could be wrong. Like I said, it could be wrong. Sometimes it's right. And I understand the fact that they might know more, they might have more content than some of us that post and make content on YouTube and other platforms. But some of us actually do our research. We watch enough games to make an educated guess and an informed opinion. Keyword, informed opinion. I said it last time. I don't care what Gary Neville is saying. I know he's pushing an agenda. I don't care what Jimmy Carragher is saying. They're pushing an agenda. They're being paid on this big platform to push a certain agenda. You have to have independent thinking and logical thinking. Liverpool were good, but right now you can see the problem is if you apply your logic and you think and look at the team, you can see the problem. The midfield is weak. They cannot run as quick and as fast, and they don't have the endurance, the lungs, and the legs that they used to have in 4 or 5 years. They were on top. They cannot do that. If you look at the stats, even though I'm not a big guy on stats, all the teams are outrunning them. Causation and correlation. Suddenly, Liverpool used to outrun all the teams. Now, all the teams are outrunning them. And look at their results. Then their results have been erratic. I said they'll put a few erratic wins. They will win some games. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. If you like this content, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Do not forget to stick a like on the video for the algorithm. It's very, very important so that these videos can be pushed far and wide so that a lot of people can watch the content and subscribe to it. Please, please, please make sure you stick a like on the video and do not forget to make sure you turn the notification bell on so I can get notified if I go on the live stream or I post pre-recorded videos. It's important your notification bell is turned on. Make sure you check it and make sure it's turned on so when I post videos, you can actually get notified. I did a video a couple of weeks ago and I said, Liverpool, we're not back. There was this euphoria after they had a decent win against Man City and they won against West Ham. And people were saying maybe they can put a run together. I remember what I said. They can barely walk, let alone run. Yes, some of you thought I was trolling, which is part of it, and I'm bantering Liverpool because I'm an Arsenal fan. I used to banter them because they used to banter us. I used to kick us when we're down figuratively. I don't endorse any form of violence for those of you that are very, very soft. But figurative, I'm enjoying the fact that they are being kicked in the buttocks, they are being kicked and spat on. They deserve it. This is sporting banter. It comes with territory, so don't get into your feelings too much, right? Like I said, this is just the beginning. It's just the beginning. All these aspirations, or let us pause, all the propaganda and agenda being pushed by likes of Gary Neville, Jimmy Carragher on Sky Sports, or some of the pundits on Talk Sport, regardless of the fact that these guys are former players, doesn't make their word gospel. Doesn't mean they know more football than some of us that create content on YouTube. Now, I give them respect for their professionalism. Their former footballers also make them, they know more than a lot of us. Some of us have been watching football for the last 15 years. Let's be real. I respect their opinion, but it's just an opinion. It could be wrong. Like I said, it could be wrong. Sometimes it's right. And I understand the fact that they might know more, they might have more content than some of us that post and make content on YouTube and other platforms. But some of us actually do our research. We watch enough games to make an educated guess and an informed opinion. Keyword, informed opinion. I said it last time. I don't care what Gary Neville is saying. I know he's pushing an agenda. I don't care what Jimmy Carragher is saying. They're pushing an agenda. They're being paid on this big platform to push a certain agenda. You have to have independent thinking and logical thinking. Liverpool were good, but right now you can see the problem is if you apply your logic and you think and look at the team, you can see the problem. The midfield is weak. They cannot run as quick and as fast, and they don't have the endurance, the lungs, and the legs that they used to have in 4 or 5 years. They were on top. They cannot do that. If you look at the stats, even though I'm not a big guy on stats, all the teams are outrunning them. Causation and correlation. Suddenly, Liverpool used to outrun all the teams. Now, all the teams are outrunning them. And look at their results. Then their results have been erratic. I said they'll put a few erratic wins. They will win some games sporadically, but they will not be sustainable. And look at what's happening. They cannot sustain the tempo. Am I saying they will just implode and not be among the first 10? But top 4, I don't think so. Even Europa League, they might not get there. But I'm not saying they'll become candidates for relegation. I'm not saying that, regardless if I want to throw, I could be that facetious and say that. But I'm not going to go that low, right? Not for now. But to think that they can compete for the Premier League for this season, 2022-2023, is an absolute joke. A farce. That's a farce. They can't. They can't do it. They don't have the legs, they don't have the lungs. Even though they have a few injuries, it's not about the injuries. Their midfield is weak. Fabio plays like he's no more interested. Sometimes, even in the modern game, when players stay longer than 5, 6 years in a certain club, they become jaded and they need to change of scenery. Maybe some of the players might have on the World Cup because this is the first time they're going to play in a World Cup during a season going on. Maybe that, but come on, other teams have the same conundrum. So why is it unique to Liverpool? If you put one and one together, which is two, you can see the midfield is weak. They should have brought in a few midfielders to replenish the squad. Unfortunately, Klopp was arrogant, thinking he had enough, even though he admitted on the last day of transfer that they needed to bring more. It was too late. You can see the problem is that they don't have the same energy they used to have. Liverpool used to outrun, outpress, counter-press a lot of things. They cannot sustain that press anymore. You need a lot of energy and useful exuberance to do that. Most of the players are in their late 20s and early 30s. They can't do that anymore. And some of them have been doing that for the last 5 years. They do not have the enthusiasm. They do not have the legs. They don't have the endurance. They don't have the lungs to push through those walls for Klopp anymore. I'm not saying Klopp has become suddenly a bad manager, even though you can question the fact that Klopp is not known for rebuilding teams. And it's showing at Mainz, at Dortmund, after he builds a solid team, revitalizing that team and rebuilding that team is always a difficult thing. He has never done it before. Can he do it at Liverpool? That's a $1 million question. That's a $1 million question. Liverpool are not back. Do not buy into the nonsense, the shenanigans of Gary Neville or the nonsense of Jimmy Carragher because they're on a bigger platform or because they are former players. Respect them the fact that they played the game, but you have to scrutinize their opinion and their agenda. Like, it's clear for all to see. This is not the same Liverpool. This is not the same Liverpool of 4 or 5 years ago that were actually competing in Man City. They do not have the playing staff. Now, on Klopp, I'm not going to... It's the right time to banter Klopp and pull him apart. But let's be fair, I don't think Klopp is the issue. I think the playing personnel is the issue. Klopp has not become suddenly a bad manager, even though he can be stubborn and too loyal to certain players like of Keita, Ox Chamberlain, Curtis Jones, in my opinion. They are not Liverpool standards. And now people saying it's because of money. Let's get it right. Money through is getting old chronologically. It's not money. Eventually, money will run out of steam. I think this was even though for me it was a bit late, but it was the right time they sold money. So this is not about money. This is not about money. I just think the club, the playing staff are too old for what they like to do. They don't have the energy. Most of them are running on empty tanks. They cannot do what they used to do that gave them results, which was counter pressing, game pressing, and high octane energy playing. They can't do it. They can't do it. No team could live with them at their pump. No team could live with Liverpool at their pump when they were pressing, counter-pressing, defending from the front. Now they can't do that, playing the Highland. Van Dijk, after he came back from his ACL injury, is not the same. And we can see the antecedent that players that come from the ACL injury, they don't remain the same. Their pace is not as premium as before. Their movement, their swiftness, their agility declines. Unfortunately, those that are throwing shade on Van Dijk, I think it's a bit unfair. I understand the banter of it, but in all seriousness, let's be real. When you come back from ACL, we saw it with Holding. His pace has reduced. We see it other players. Once you have ACL injury and come back, you are never the same. You are never the same. Now, guys, for me, there is more chance of Arsenal winning the league than Liverpool actually getting to the top four. If you disagree, leave in the comment section. What do you think? Which possibility is more? Arsenal winning the league or Liverpool getting to the top four? I will pick Arsenal winning the league over Liverpool getting to the top four. I don't think they can get to the top four. Now, they've played 12 games, 4 wins, 4 draw, 4 losses. And some people are still thinking they can still go on a run and actually sneak to the top four, compete for the league. That is the biggest joke. They can't do it, especially the way Liverpool, Arsenal is playing. Spurs, even though they are struggling to win, but they're still a decent team. Manchester United having this a bit of resurgence. Even Chelsea are kind of yo-yo team, don't get that bad as Liverpool. Newcastle, they're a dark horse that we have to watch out for. So how do you come on, let's be real. There's more possibility of us actually winning the league than Liverpool get to the top four this season. I don't see it coming. I don't care what they do in January. I think it will be a bit too late. I might be wrong. Leave in the comment section. Let us know. Do you think Liverpool can still win the league? Oh, no, let me rephrase the question. Which one is more possible? Arsenal winning the league or Liverpool getting to the top four? For me, Arsenal winning league is more possible than Liverpool getting to the top four this season. So it's 2022 to 2023 season. Leave in the comment section. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed the content, and make sure you turn the notification bell. And I'll see you guys on the next one.